I just wanted to give a quick update about my channel and to let you know what to look forward to that's upcoming here shortly. First off, for reviews, I'll probably be putting up a review shortly for Mongoose Traveler, which is a book that I'm currently reading right now for an upcoming RPG campaign over the internet. So look for a review soon for Mongoose Traveler. In addition, I'm also reading through Basic Action Superheroes Ultimate Edition, Bash UE. Those of you that have seen my previous review for Mutants and Mastermind 3rd Edition / DC Adventures know that I'm a huge Eminem 3rd Edition fan, but I was tempted to go ahead and look into Bash UE since I've heard so much good stuff about it, and its rules light and supposed to be able to model everything that Eminem can do. So currently reading through that right now, and so I'll probably have a video review up for that soon as well. In addition, I'll probably have some reviews shortly for some slightly older horror games that I've played and enjoyed in the past, such as All Flesh Must Be Eaten, and also Chill 2nd Edition by Mayfair. I ran a very successful campaign in that not too long ago. So those are kind of some of the reviews that I have in the pipeline that should be coming down before too long. In addition, I just wanted to give you kind of an update about what's been going on in the RPG world with me. I posted a lot in the past at rpg.net, the forum for RPG gamers, under the name Daddy Stabs, the same as my channel here on YouTube. However, I just received tonight a ban. They banned me forever, it says, which is quite hilarious to me because I really don't understand what I was banned for, but I understand that the moderators of the forum there have quite the reputation as being moderator Nazis, pretty much. If you criticize a game company that's their bread and butter, where some of those companies happen to post there or anything like that, they kind of really get down on you pretty hard and heavy. Recently, I had posted there about an incident that happened in our local Gamma World game where my girlfriend was actually playing in the campaign and her character went down unconscious and was dying. Another player in the game had a piece of Omega Tech, which was a piece of equipment, and she was the only one capable of healing my girlfriend's character at the time. And we asked her for a heal when her turn came up, and she decided she wasn't going to heal her, that she would rather attack instead. So my girlfriend's character didn't get a heal, and then the father of that same character that we asked to heal my girlfriend's character, when his turn came up, he decided he was going to set off an AoE to try to damage the bad guys, and we warned him in advance that when he did that, it was also going to hit my girlfriend, who was on the ground dying. He decided to go ahead and do it anyway, and that finished my girlfriend's character off and killed her, which I thought was a rather ridiculous turn of events. So I posted about that experience over at rpg.net, and some of the newer posters in the forum that have been trying to pile on and start trouble in the forums lately that I've noticed on there, try to start trouble with me over on the forum. And I had one guy by the name of Raven Swing, who posts at the forum on rpg.net, actually follow me to another thread and start problems with me in another thread because he thought it was ridiculous that I thought what happened to my girlfriend's character was bad. So I reported him to the mods. Well, when I reported him to the mods for attacking me in a totally unrelated thread, they not only gave him a warning, but they gave me a warning as well, even though I did absolutely nothing but report him for attacking me in a totally unrelated thread. So I thought that was quite unfair, but I've ran into some unfair situations with the moderators over at rpg.net, the moderator Nazis, as most people like to call them, before. Well, tonight, when I went in to log in to just, because I had put up a thread recently asking for people about their thoughts between Eminem 3rd Edition, Bash Ultimate Edition, and Supers by Simon Washburn, I just went there to see what people had been posting lately, and I got a notice saying that I've been banned from rpg.net forever, and I'm totally dumbfounded by it because I haven't said anything. The last post I had was in that very thread I was just speaking of, where people were comparing Supers RPGs and commenting about it. There was a poster named Ground Zero who was comparing Bash and Supers and Eminem 3rd Edition, and this poster said that they wouldn't touch Eminem 3rd Edition with a 10-foot pole because they say they found it way too crunchy and not to their liking. I had responded to this poster saying that this was my exact post. I said, I always kind of scratch my head when people call Eminem too crunchy. especially 3rd edition. I know the character creation can definitely become crunchy if you aren't too experienced with the game or you don't use templates, but once you get the hang of the system, it isn't too bad. Hero Lab aids with character creation tremendously. The actual gameplay, though, is not crunchy at all, in my humble opinion, and moves along at a quick pace. But I can understand if it appears crunchy in general at first. When I first started with the system in 2nd edition, it took me a bit to wrap my head around it. Now all my friends are always asking me for build advice and rules references. So, my post wasn't even offensive. I just said that it always makes me wonder when people say that it's such a crunchy game, because the part that I've always seen as that's crunchy, that people have always told me is the crunchiest part of the game, is the character creation. But once you get past the character creation, the game actually plays fast and relatively loose. It doesn't seem that crunchy. So I was just saying that in my experience, once you get past the character creation, it's really not all that bad. And I wasn't insulting the person for what they said. I wasn't even really having a disagreement with the person. I was just trying to encourage them by saying, once you get past character creation, the game's not as bad as what it may seem. And that's all I can gather as to why I was banned, for just saying that. Because that was my last post, and when I logged back in today, bam, I have a ban. Forever, it says. So I just wanted to kind of warn people about the moderator Nazis for RPG.net, and to kind of warn you to not take that forum very seriously, or to even completely avoid it 100%. I've read about a lot of other people who have gotten banned over really stupid stuff from some of the moronic moderators there, like Darren McLennan and people like that, who have been known to have just been really ban-happy, banning everybody in sight for just having a difference of opinion about something. So I would really recommend that people avoid RPG.net as much as possible. There's a lot of new people there that are really causing problems in the forums and getting away with it constantly. I was being attacked by Raven Swing in other threads, and he got a warning, and now somehow I got a ban. I don't know how that happens, after I reported him for attacking me, and I didn't say anything back to the guy. So, like I said, I would warn people to stay away from RPG.net and to stay away from their moderator Nazis, because they're complete ass clowns. And there's a lot of ass clown posters there as well that are new to the forums trying to cause trouble. And that's all I can get as to what cost me a ban, because I told somebody that once you get past the character creation in minimum 3rd edition, it's not as crunchy as what it seems. So I guess that was a terrible thing to say. So avoid RPG.net at all costs. Avoid their rules, Nazi ass clown moderators, and because if you get too caught up in that kind of thing, it can really turn you off on the hobby as a whole. So, like I said, be looking for those reviews soon for Bash Ultimate Edition, Mongoose Traveler, probably some Chill 2nd Edition, and All Flesh Must Beat, and should be coming up soon. And keep those dice a rolling.